With the legislative session starting next week, we're looking into some of the proposed legislation we expect to see. One bill has to do with how old you have to be to get married in Indiana. 13 News State House reporter Emily Longnecker has that story.
Right now, there's no federal law that bans minors from getting married. It's up to the individual states to do that, and 16 states and D.C. have. Indiana isn't one of them. One Indiana lawmaker wants to change that.
They can't drive, they can't open a checking account, but we're going to allow them to take on something as serious as a marriage.
That's the question Democratic State Representative Mitch Gore is asking as he plans to file the Ban Marriage for Minors bill in the 2026 legislative session.
If we've decided on an age of majority and it's 18, why wouldn't that apply to marriage?
Under Gore's bill, anyone under 18 would be prohibited from getting married. This isn't the first time the issue's been addressed legislatively. In 2020, Governor Holcomb signed a law that raised the minimum age for marriage in Indiana from 15 to 16. Republican State Representative Karen Engelman was the law's author. Right now, under Indiana law, if someone 16 or 17 wants to marry, they first need a court order, and the person they're marrying can only be up to 4 years older. In other words, if a 16-year-old wants to get married and a court says it's okay, the person they marry can't be older than 20.
I think when we use the appropriate language and frame these issues appropriately, it really strikes people in a way that kind of wakes them up to the reality, which is we're talking about kids in these terrible situations.
Gore says he thinks more people are sensitive to the issue after hearing from the victims of the late convicted sex offender and sex trafficker, Jeffrey Epstein.
And I think maybe our national conscience is sort of coming to the fore, and we're able to really discern what is right for kids in these circumstances. And if it helps advance the bill, maybe that could be, a very small positive out of an absolutely terrible situation.
Gore says he hopes to get bipartisan support for his bill. Congress has also attempted to tackle the issue with the Child Marriage Prevention Act, which was filed last year in the Senate. So far, though, the proposed legislation has never received a hearing. Emily Longnecker, 13 News.